Hello and welcome. My name is Rigo. I'm a 3D artist. I have been working with 3D um, art for about 4 years now. I've been working with Poser 7. This is Smith Micro Poser 7. Um, I'm going to show you how to create a character today from scratch. Um, First thing we're going to do is I have my own characters that I've created, and this one in specific is to create other characters. I have him with no textures. Although he seems like he has textures, he really has no textures. He's a blank. We just went into the materials room, and here you can see there's no textures selected. There's just colors up here, which actually change the color of the figure. As you can see, uh, one changes the highlight, and the other changes the diffused color, which is actually just a color. We want to set this back to just regular white, and we want to shut this off. So we're going to put it at completely black, which makes our figure's canvas completely white. So, like so. That's not quite right. Gotta go completely black. Okay. So here we have our figure. As you can see, is completely white. Okay. And the first thing we're going to do is select the head, and then we're going to go into. Let me go back and show you. We're going to click on this here and go in here, and we're going to browse. I've already selected my file, which I keep on my desktop to make it easier to find, because you can just press desktop and then look for your file. And now these are all files that I've created, and we are looking for one particular file, which is this one here. It's called Frank the Monster. It's this monster figure I've been working on. So we have the head selected, and right now we are going to pick this texture, which I created earlier in Corel Draw. Okay, as you can see, that texture went on his head nicely. Now we're going to pick a body texture, which again I created in Corel Draw earlier. This is our body texture. Kind of a mummified looking guy over here. Almost too human for my taste. Although the eyes that I had on there look kind of cool. Make him look kind of like some sort of Egyptian god-like character. We're going to change his color a little bit. So we're going to start, since we have his body selected, I'm going to go into kind of a pale blue color here. As you can see, you don't have to recreate the texture. You can just change the colors until it suits you to what you want the guy to look like. Just by switching the diffused color in the top, you can change the color of the character. Okay, I'm going into the greens. I don't know why I'm doing that. Let's go back to the blues. As you can see, the colors change. Sometimes it gets difficult. You want to try to match the head color with the body color. That's pretty close. For demonstration purposes, I will stick with that color right there. We'll go back to the pose. And now here we have created a totally different James type character. Call him the Egyptian god. Okay. Now we're going to create a morph for him. Face room. And here we have our James head. Okay, it's already selected for us. And we're going to create some morphs. Okay. We're going to create some morphs just by kind of just clicking and holding down on the body. We're going to make a strange, weird Egyptian-like guy. Just going to move his head around a little bit. Again, this is just for demonstration purposes. If I was to If I wanted to make more of a monster-like character, I would probably go into ZBrush and create my morph there. That guy kind of looks Egyptian. And again, in this case, we're only adding the face morph. If we wanted to actually add texture, we would go in over here under File, which is the very top one, add a file in here, and it would add a texture to the face, which then we could modify or take into your favorite texturing program, and like CorelDRAW, Adobe Photoshop, and so forth, and create your texture. So the next thing we're going to do is go into Apply Texture Only, and yes, we're going to OK that to apply it just to the head. Oh, I'm sorry, we're not applying the texture, although we just did. But anyway, we actually wanted to apply the morph target. So we're going to apply shape only and click OK. And we've applied the shape. But now our character is going to have a new texture, which we didn't really want that. Okay, but as you can see, the morph is created for the face. Okay. The next thing we're going to do is add our old texture back. So we're going back into the materials room. We're going to look for the original texture that we used. Okay. And add that one back in there, and then just kind of look for that color, which that's pretty close, not quite, but pretty close. There we go. So not quite. Let's try it one more time, see if we get it. Yeah, that's closer, but not quite. No cigar. That's pretty close right there. So for demonstration purposes, we'll keep it our godlike character, Egyptian god, whatever you want to call him. Could be a mummy. This will be the end of my first tutorial. I want to thank you for your time. We'll go back to some more characters and morphing at a later time. Thank you again for watching, and this is my poser tutorial. Thank you very much. Bye bye.